There's Dave. Good to see you, mate.
Good to see
Long
you.
time.
How's things?
All good, all good. So, looking forward to your day of racing.
Absolutely, I've not been to the touring cars in years, and it's my favourite racing.
Welcome to a beautiful sunny day on JayEmm Friends. Today, me, Damani and James of JayEmm Cars, of course, are out at the British Touring Car Championships. Now, James mentioned to us that he loves going to BTCC and he used to come here many a time when he was younger.
This used to be my summer treat as a kid. Snetterton's my local circuit, so whenever I could, I'd hop on my moped, take the back roads out here, come and watch the racing. Obviously these days, I don't have quite so much free time available, but whenever the touring cars is on, I try and make it. Said to the guys, look, do you want to come with me?
So we thought we'd surprise him with a VIP day out with Team Hard, Damani's old racing team.
Go hard, go home, go home, go hard, go hard, go home.
I'm going to say a huge thank you to Anthony, Damani and the guys at Team Hard. They pulled the blind with this. I was just going to get some normal tickets, but this is fantastic.
And we've got a couple more surprises in store for James a little bit later on today, so watch this space. Damani's looks like being here all casual. Yeah, practically live at racetrack.
Obviously at university, I studied at Castle Combe Circuit, so I was at a racetrack every day for the past 4 years. Before that I was racing, and now I'm a racing instructor, so I work at a racetrack. But no, it's always good fun. I haven't been to the touring cars in ages, so today's going to be a really fun day.
Go hard, go home, go home, go hard, go hard, go home, go hard, go hard.
Oh dear, Damani spotted a sim racer. Now I know what somebody's going to be doing for literally the rest of the day.
No, only 20 sessions until I'm the fastest.
This is kind of an experiment for the Motorsport Games BTCC game that's coming out in 2024. This is actually based on R Factor 2 at the moment, not the game that's going to be released in 2 years from now. They are doing these sessions at the next few races, Thruxton, Silverstone and Brands Hatch. You can come and play for free, and if you get on the leaderboard, you win a prize.
In just one 5-lap session, Damani placed 15th out of 200 drivers, but his second attempt will have to wait because we had our next surprise lined up for James.
So one of the things we organised for James is a grid walk. We've got these very special passes that are going to get us onto the grid as the cars come on. It's your first time on the grid, right, James?
First time on the grid ahead of a live race, yeah. It's really exciting.
Damani's just like, I just want to be in one of the cars. I don't want to be watching the cars. One of the great things I love about being on the track is when you hear the cars coming through. You must have heard one up close before.
Not the new hybrid era touring car, because the last time I was here was probably about 5 years ago, so it was with the old style cars.
Go hard, go home, go home, go hard, go hard, go home.
Damani, you sure you don't want a picture with the monster girl? Cars sound pretty good, right?
Yeah, you know, up close and personal, it sounds great. That one sounds really, really cammy. A lovely, lovely idle to it, yeah.
That's Nick Hamilton's car, Nicolas Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton's brother, racing with Team Hard. And we've got Will Powell here as well. Nick actually is a real inspiration, given his physical abilities, absolutely inspirational.
In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now called Gilham.
And James's next surprise was to experience the race up close from inside Team Hard's pit garages.
So James, first experience in the garages at British Touring Car Championship.
Yes,
How was
indeed.
it?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's such a different experience. Yeah, it's really cool.
It's amazing how just quiet everyone is. Everyone's just so concentrated on what's going on, the timing screens, and then it's punctuated. This silence is broken by this like cars just going.
That's fantastic. And being quite close to them as well, you get to really feel it.
Yeah. Great atmosphere. And if you want to have an experience like this, then you can too. All you need to do is contact Team Hard for how you might be able to come along and get your own VIP experience. Make sure you follow Team Hard on all social medias and check them out on their website. We'll leave a link in the description. Now, one of the things that you'll see at racetracks is some pretty cool cars alongside the actual race cars. And this GT3 here, this 992 GT3, looks absolutely stunning. You think it's Rubystone. Either way, it's a beautiful colour with the silver wheels and those centre locks. Absolutely stunning looking car. And if you've seen James's review of the 992 GT3, you would have actually seen me, because I was the one driving the car just when he finishes speaking for a moment. You see a car go blasting past. That's me. I have to say, when I drove this car, I was blown away by it. Now, believe it or not, the 992 GT3 was the first 911 I ever drove, and the second one was a GTS, surprisingly. The one that we had from Porsche for that particular video was white, but this is a very, very striking colour. Not the colour I would go for, because I'm boring and I would get the white one, but very, very striking colour.
So, as Anthony may or may not have mentioned, I used to come here a lot as a kid, about 15 years ago, on my moped. And these places have always been here, these sort of rather run-down looking warehouses. Well, one of them, I think the Wild Cherry one now, for a long time was branded up as Van Diemen, which I hadn't really heard of, but actually Van Diemen were a key player in some of the lower Formula motorsports, including I think Formula 3, and Ayrton Senna actually raced for them. So he spent a lot of time here, which is one of the reasons that the straight here is called, or one of them, is called the Senna Straight. People think it's just a kind of random name plucked out of the motorsports arena, but no, he actually spent a lot of time at Snetterton. True story.
We just did another grid walk, just us this time, checking out the cars.
I was checking out the cars, he was checking out the promotional models.
It wasn't me. Did you catch me on camera? It wasn't me.
Yes, you caught
It
yourself
wasn't me.
on camera.
That was earlier. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
He's currently down at 19th and he's not happy about that. It's his first time on R-Factor 2 and first time in this car, so not bad to be on this particular leaderboard. We've just left Damani's subsequent run on the simulator. He did very well, he got up to 9th and was 1,000th of a second off of 8th. And he's not happy though because he wasn't first.
If I would have got podium, I would have been happier. But you always want to do better. I did well, I got top 10. You know, people have been on it all weekend. You have a look, I think there's like hundreds of people who've tried. We were chatting to the people, all the people who've been on there have been above me, have been doing it all weekend.
Yeah, you had like 3 goes.
Yeah, so if only I was here all weekend and then I could have got first.
Damani is very, very competitive, but in a healthy way, I think.
The most competitive.
He's even competitive about being competitive. Now that we're done with that, we're going to catch up with the team really quickly and then find James and find out how the rest of his day has gone. Right, so I'm here with Josh Bashford. He is the marketing manager for Team Hard. How has the day gone from a marketing point of view?
It's been really good. We push out so many posts on TikTok, all platforms. We always need a little bit of drama and we've had plenty of it today, to be fair.
And it's still a relatively new car.
Obviously we launched the Cupra last season. We needed to get that base, we needed to know what the car did. This year we've plumbed in a brand new engine with the M Sport and the hybrid. You know, a lot of the data from last year we haven't been able to bring across because the hybrid makes such a difference. The engine power, the torque, the way the car, the drivability is so different. You know, we're kind of starting from scratch in a way. We've got an oval podium this year, we have to be happy with that. Bobby's in the running for the Jack Sears. Overall, it's a positive season.
If you want to support Team Hard, make sure you check out the links in the description. Check out their YouTube channel, which will also link in the description. Anyway, thanks, Josh.
No worries at all.
Cheers, mate.
Hope you had a good day.
So we just bumped into the main man, Tony Gilham, the man behind Team Hard. How are you finding these new hybrid engines, mate?
It's a challenge, it's something very different. I know it's new age, new era. It's been a big project we've undertaken. Obviously running 7 touring cars is no mean feat on its own, but with a new engine program and the hybrid program, it's been more than a challenge this year. It's had its flaws. Sometimes you think, you know what, this is the right thing to do. Others you think, maybe it's a year too early.
You must be so proud of the hard work that the team's putting in.
Done a mega job. Every time they raise their game, we improve as a team on and off track every year. We take steps forward. The cars are presented well, they're reliable. Pat on the back to all of them for creating what they have.
Well, I just want to say a huge thanks for having me and Damani here again and putting up with us. Why are you saying it like that?
You don't come enough, in my opinion. We don't see you enough.
All right, we'll come more often. We'll come more often. Thanks, Tony. Good to see you as always.
It's all good.
And as we walked back, it was really nice to see Tony and Damani catching up. They hadn't really had a chance to talk properly for quite a while. There's always been so much going on. But yeah, it was really nice just to see these two catching up and talking racing again. Who knows what could come next? So that's the end of our day. Huge thank you to Team Hard for hosting us and providing an amazing experience. But James, this was for you. What's your highlight of today?
Oh, you know what, the grid walk was amazing. The grid walk was really amazing because I've not actually had that experience previously. So that was really cool. Just the atmosphere, just being here, you know, having the hospitality, like it's a day off, which is kind of a rare thing. It's actually really nice. After having spent years and years working with cars, to get back and remind myself why I started it and enjoy cars.
What was the highlight of the day for you, Damani?
You know, just getting to see the guys at the team again was really nice. I haven't seen them for a while. Going on the sim was fun. Really nice being able to, you know, just be at a racetrack and have no stress. Yeah, brilliant day overall.
And if you've enjoyed joining us on this day, and maybe there was a highlight for you, please let us know in the comments below, because we really need your feedback. And nothing more to say from us other than please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on JayEmm Friends.